what's in it for me, what you must commit yourself to.
Stand on your own, and you know you want to die.
Carl quickly chambered another round, trying to take a follow-up shot, but the bodyguards were already alerted. The curtains were yanked shut. The perfect shot only comes once. Carl swiftly packed up his rifle, picked up the shell casing, put on his helmet, and jumped on his motorcycle. By the time the sirens wailed, he had already vanished down a back road. Along the way, he tossed the magazine and gear and threw his helmet into a river. Every trace of evidence was completely eliminated. He walked into a convenience store, used the bathroom to quickly change clothes, scrubbed his entire body clean, even shaved off his beard. Before leaving, he sprayed cologne to mask any scent. Everything was perfect. Carl hailed a cab and headed straight to the airport. Before entering, he wiped his fingerprints off the pistol and quietly dropped it in a trash can. At security, a K-9 locked eyes on him, even though he had left no trace. Carl still abandoned that flight without hesitation. He went into a restroom and wiped down his whole body again, not even sparing the sink. Caution led him to book another flight, just as he was about to board. His boss called, demanding to know why the mission failed. Carl knew exactly what this meant. When you miss a hit on someone important, the employer usually silences the shooter. Now he was being hunted by both police and assassins. He hung up and immediately removed his SIM card, crushed the phone to prevent tracking. Even on the plane, he stayed on high alert. He noticed a passenger kept glancing at him the moment he landed. Carl used a backup identity to book a connecting flight. That same passenger also switched to the same flight. They even crossed paths again in the terminal. Carl was certain this guy was tailing him. He immediately changed his booking and checked into an airport hotel. He ordered room service, only opened the door after confirming it was staff. He wasn't actually hungry. He just needed a makeshift weapon. Carl wedged a glass against the door handle, placed a plate underneath. Any push on the door would make a loud noise. He also took the dinner knife and sat in the darkness fully alert. Fortunately, the night passed without incident. The suspicious passenger never showed up. Carl finally boarded his flight and returned to the Dominican Republic. His car was still parked outside the airport, but on the road he remained extremely tense, constantly switching routes, never letting any vehicle drive alongside him, because a gun could emerge from any car window at any moment. After a full day of detours, Carl finally made it home. The moment he reached the door, he noticed something wrong. Two unfamiliar footprints on the ground, clearly not his wife's shoe size. A pile of cigarette butts nearby. Someone had been staking out the place for a long time. This wasn't the work of a common thief. This was the style of a professional killer. Carl understood he had become the prey. He quickly drew his pistol, climbed over the fence, and used the sar bushes for cover as he approached. He spotted fresh footprints at the front of the house too. Someone had already gone inside. Rock music was playing inside, but his wife was nowhere to be seen. Carl rushed into the bedroom. The place was completely ransacked. Blood was splattered across the walls.